Dr. Dasri here, board certified cosmetic surgeon. We're going to share with you a patient's journey through helping her figure out what look she's looking for breast implants. She has been an amazing and lovely patient of ours. She's lost over 100 pounds with her gastric sleeve procedure, and now it's time to continue on in her journey for her transformation. We have done additional procedures for her in a proper staging format. Now we're at a point where we're ready to do her brachioplasty, her breast lift, and her breast implant. So we're going to share with you her story and appreciate her for allowing us to do so. Part about breast implants. If you look at saline implants, this is basically salt water inside a silicone bag. It has a valve that we place empty and then we fill it up. And it gives you saline implants. Pretty straightforward. The good thing about saline implants is that if it leaks, it's just salt water. It's also very cheap compared to some of these silicone implants because it's just salt water. But the bad thing about saline implants is something called rippling. You can feel that. Yeah. That's called rippling. And you can maybe feel it on the edge. And sometimes in very, very, very thin breasted patients, you can actually see it. Okay. The other thing is when you put the implant in, it sits like this. So it doesn't have a lot of volume up here. It just kind of just flops around. And you can feel and sometimes even hear this whooshing noise. Not a lot, but not a lot. But you can actually feel it bouncing around. But the main thing is aesthetically, it just kind of sits there like this. The newer silicone implants now have developed cohesivity, meaning the gel is a lot more sticky than it used to be, where before it used to just flop and it felt very natural. Feel that? Yeah. Yep. Now they've become more cohesive and they're actually safer than these implants. Why is it safer? If this one got a leak to it, it would just goop everywhere. It would just fly out with like slime, not fly, but it would just weep a silicone. Silicone implants, the more cohesive ones. If you feel this one, for example, go ahead and feel that. It feels a little thicker, right? Yeah. Well, that's because it's very cohesive.